In this video I'm going to show you how to make a teleport GUI, so players inside of your game can teleport to the lobby, their house, PvP arena or something like that. To start things off, I will design a few platforms that will represent lobby, house or something like that. Would be cool if you'd subscribe because we are approaching 1000 subs. Also check out the first link in the description where you can find similar models. So after you've made the designated place where you want the player to be able to teleport to, you can group each one. And now we will insert a part. This will be the part that the player actually teleports to. And you want it to be around this height so the player doesn't glitch inside of the floor when they get teleported. Of course, anchor it, put the transparency to 1 and the can collide to false. Then we will rename the part. I will call my mine teleport for this. And I will add a folder and rename the folder into teleport parts and put the part inside the folder. We can then duplicate the part, place it somewhere else, and then I will rename this house TP, and then we can duplicate it once more and put it somewhere around the lobby, something like this, and I will rename it lobby TP. So now that we have all the teleport parts, we will need to actually make the GUI. So insert a new screen GUI into the starter GUI. Rename a teleport GUI, and I will insert a frame. And this will be our main frame, where we will be able to see all the places where the player can teleport to. Okay, so we have our first frame. I will rename it to main frame. And then add another frame. And put it somewhere you like inside this main frame. And now you can either edit the background color to be something, for example, blue for the lobby, something else for the mine and for the house. But I will insert an image frame and then scroll down to the size and put 1,0,1,0. This will make the image scale the exact size as the frame. And then I will just take a screenshot of the lobby and upload it to the Roblox. I will also give it the UI corner so it has the same corners as the frame that it's parented to. And I will even add a gradient so it's a bit less visible. And then rename this frame into lobby frame and add a text button. Put it in the middle. I will put background transparency to 1. I will enable the text scale and then we can write teleport to the lobby. And I will just put the color of the text to white so we can see it better. And also rename this button into teleport button. Now go ahead and copy this frame how many times you need. I will copy 2 more and then we will get to scripting. And now what I should have probably done before is we're going to change the name of these frames into the names of the parts that we'll be able to teleport to. So copy, for example, lobby teleport and put it here. And I think I name these something like this. Mine TP, I think, yeah. And then just house TP. So now that we're done with that, we can close all of the frames. And I will add a new text button. This can also be an image button if you want. I just don't want to waste time on finding an icon for the image button. And we will customize it the same way as the other frame. And then we're going to add a local script. And this will be open close script. So basically when we click this button, this frame will appear. And when we click it again, it will disappear. Or when we click on one of the teleports. Also rename this button into open button. I will make a new function, frame twin, and we also need to get a few things, such as twin service, and then we'll make a new twin. And to make this twin, we primarily need a time, so I don't know, I will put 1 second for now, and then we need an enum dot using style. So this is kind of the style that the frame will twin, and I will put exponential, and last thing is direction, and I will put in out. So these are all the important bits when you twin things. And then we will also get the position of the frame. So this is the position we want it to get in. So we'll make local goal equals ODIM2 dot new, and then paste this, but just remove these brackets. And now we need to see where we want the frame to be when it's not visible. So for me, I will make it on the Y scale to go down. So what if we put it to 0? Okay, that won't work. So maybe -1. Okay, -1 seems to work. So it's not on our screen anymore. And then I will copy this, local original equals then.new. So this will be the original position for the frame when it's not visible. And I will also add a value inside of this. And this value will determine if the frame is supposed to go up or down. So if value equals open, oh, I forgot to put one equal. Then, oh, and one more thing. Seems I forgot the most important bit. Main frame equals script.parent.mainFrame. So we need to actually get our main frame. Then we put the frame.win info. And then we will make a string and then put position equals goal. So basically what this will do is just create a twin with these informations. And then we make an else if statement with basically the same script, but instead of the goal we put original. But now we need to script the bit that when the open button is pressed, it twins the frame. And one more thing I missed, I need to make this a variable. So we can actually play the twin. So add this. And then we can just copy this, put it here. And put this here. And I will also rename the variable so we know which twin is which. And up here we need to put local openVal equals false. So this value will just tell us if the frame is visible or not. And then down here I will write the script. And then down here I will write the bit. When we actually click on the open button, it twins the main frame and makes it visible. So this is it. When the mouse button 1 is clicked, it checks if the open value is true. If it is, it closes the frame or actually twins it down to the original position. But if it's not visible on the screen, then it twins the frame. So let's see if it works. And as you can see, it works. When I click this, it goes up. When I click this, it goes down. So I think I kind of missed the positioning. I put -1 and that's probably up, not down. But this also works. You can just change it to some other value. So probably it would be just 1 if you want it to go down instead of up. And now we also need to write a bit that when we click on one of the teleport buttons, it also closes the twin. And here it is. So basically we get every frame inside of this main frame, and if the player clicks on the teleport button, then the frame closes. So this is the whole local script. We won't need this anymore, since we will make a new server script inside of the teleport GUI. And this part will handle the actual teleporting. For that bit, we can just copy this whole thing, paste it up here, put it a bit down, and as you can see, some things are underlined. So we need to copy this here, and then we can just modify this script. So we can just get rid of all of this, we don't need that, and we will make a new function. We'll call it TP_player. And for that we also need to get a player. So local player equals script.parent.parent.parent. So basically the starter GUI is inside of the player, so you can just use parent.parent.parent. We also need to get the folder where we put our teleport parts. So local tp parts equals workspace, and then we'll put find for child teleport parts. Then down here I will make local tp name equals, and then the tp name will be button.parent.name. So basically the teleport part name is the same as the frame name, and since the teleport button is inside of the frame, we can just do this. Then I will make another variable, I'll call tp part equals tp parts find for child tp name. So basically this will find the part that has exact same name as this frame that we are using, and then we can run this function. I'll just put tp part in here. So this will be the part that the player will teleport to, and then we can add it up here also. First we need to get a character of the player, so player character. Then we need to find humanoid root part. And then at last, to actually teleport the player, we just set the humanoid root part cFrame to be equal to the tp part dot cFrame. So we can go ahead and test it now. If I open this and then we teleport to the mine, and as you can see it teleported me right here and it closed the window. Let's see if teleport home works, and as you can see it all works. We teleport to the home. And just to test it, it also works for the lobby. So that's about it from this tutorial. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.